Lonkunda turan байхойдоор номхон харархал бай. Ноёно тандан бархойдоор догшин харарцал бай. Айс мандансэн, ойлос гандансэн, найхж баряхой. Бурхан дотор нь байхойдоор бүлэн харархал бай. Бүгд тандан бархойдоор догшин харарцал бай. Айс мандансэн, ойлос гандансэн, найхж баряхой. Ноёно тандан бархойдоор догшин харарцал бай. Айс мандансэн, хай ойлос тандансэн, найхж баряхой. Бурхан дотор байхойдоор бүлэн харархал бай. Бүгд тандан бархойдоор догшин харарцал бай. Айс мандансэн, хай ойлос тандансэн, найхж баряхой.
Déjà. So? Ah, yes. Anyhow. Got a good rest.
I had a okay rest.
Any word from Ichiro?
No.
No, alright. Well, I got telegram. You want to take a little trip around the town? I'll show you the sights. Maybe
Of
you know
course.
some already. Probably going to put my rifle away. Well, and of course, it starts to rain right when we're getting ready to head out.
It is what happens.
So you see these houses here. This is where Taipan live. So it might be best just to stay clear of it. This place too. God, it's so strange to be back in this city.
That long, eh?
Like I should be hearing the monkey or the macaw screaming at me. I'll show you an interesting place up here. To our left, that is the market place. Here to our right, though, this place here. I doubt anyone is here now, but let's go check it out. This is the fighting ring.
It is warehouse.
Yeah, it look like warehouse from here, but sneak behind these crates here. You'll see a little secret. I don't know who that lady is.
Whoa.
Used to fight here long ago. I lost more than I won, but it was good times.
They do the event often.
I don't know anymore. Back then they did every weekend, every Friday night, Friday or Saturday. Now I don't know. It's been too way long. A lot of changes I don't know about, I'm sure. Oh, there's a little bar here as well. Yeah, so there's no one here now. But how are you at fighting? Fist fighting.
I would say not so good.
Not so good.
No.
You want to learn, but not right this minute. But
I would.
yeah, I can maybe I can teach you a few things. If we could find a man named Frank Bunny, that man can fight. I want to find him, but I don't even have his telegram number. Before, I would always find him in the streets here in the city. But I guess I never took it down. It's very strange.
Maddie, no barking. Sorry, it's my dog.
There you go. I'll take you to here, the market area. This is where I began. Oh my god, is that still? Oh, no, okay, never mind. This is where I began the Mary market, where businessmen and ladies would come from all over the crossing. They come here, bring their wares, and sell it. Food, drink, the arts and the craft. I sold opium right here, and tonics.
Very successful.
It was success, yeah. But we have not had one for long before I left. We had not even had one for a while. Honestly, you know, it's a business I don't want to get involved again. It's a hell of a lot of work. A lot of fucking headache. I think I favor more quick work these days. This is the pot shop. Could get odds and ends and little trinkets here. Nothing really. Get a really big notebook. Look at that firework, $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, I bought one time for the Chinese New Year, and we were trying to set it off in the city. They would not let us in the city. They would not let us do it. So we kept moving out and out and out. Finally, we found a place, but by then, the sunrise was coming, and we could barely see the fireworks. It was terrible. Here, come here. Look at this over here.
This music.
I don't want to know what goes on down here.
Some good things have happened down here, but of course this is a place where you can use your imagination. What might happen down here?
Those chains at the back don't paint a very nice image.
Yeah. There was once a book reading sex club down here.
That is exactly what I thought.
Someone's outside the door.
Are you amused with yourself, Mr. Coe? Talking about sex dungeons?
Leo? Is
Are
that
you amused with yourself? Of course it's me.
Shit, look at you.
How are you? Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you? How have you been?
I've been alright, all the better for seeing you. How have you been? You look well. You look healthy.
Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever been more healthy in my life.
Oh yeah, you look like you've lost some weight actually.
6 months, vegetable, fruit, fresh meat from the pig.
Oh my god.
The guarma air, the water. Yeah, it's no more opium. I have never been more clear-headed to it. more healthy, I think.
It's done you well. It's done you well.
I think so.
I was ironically going to send you a telegram soon for this man here, but I see that you've met him already.
This man, this
Han.
man, No, this is, who is Han? This man is Shao. His name is Shao.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah, Shao,
I
this
think
is
so.
Elio. He's a very good old friend of mine. We go back quite a ways.
wait, so you're not Han?
That's Han.
Whew.
Wait, I'm confused. You're just exactly like him. Is this a joke or?
No, this is Shao. I met him on Guarma a few months ago.
Okay, well, there's a guy called Han who says he's known you since he was 4 years old back in China, and he's looking for you. Yeah, I'm not joking. He says, Guanjing, China, something like that. He says he knew you. He met you when he was 4 years old.
I was 4 years old.
No, he was 4 years old. He met you.
But how is he now? 5?
What? No, he's like a man, a man.
Bad man.
Not a man. Like he's a man.
Bad man. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to be offensive. You just dressed
No.
extremely similar.
Really, he looks like Shao here.
Well, yeah, he's wearing grey pants, like a white shirt, grey suspenders.
This man.
No, I met him today because he was asking about you. Some guy actually said he killed you.
Huh?
Yes, some. Okay, it's been a strange day, all right. So some guy in a Sisika uniform, apparently said that he strangled you to death. So this guy.
Sisika guard strangled me.
No, not a Sisika guy, a Sisika inmate.
Isn't oh
Yeah.
no, nobody from Sisika strangled me.
Well, yeah, well, I know that now. But this guy fought him for it because he offended your honor.
So this guy, Han,
Yeah.
alright, hang on. This man is a prisoner. He say he killed me, and this Han
Yeah.
defended me.
Yeah, he beat him up.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he say his last name by any chance?
No, he just said Han. And he asked me to send you a telegram, say Han was looking for him, and that he met you when he was 4 years old. So I thought that you met him because he was just like this guy.
I don't know what to think of this Chinese person here. Knew me long ago. Defended my name in the streets, I guess, of Saint Denis.
Yeah, he did.
Doesn't sound like the actions of, well, it could be spy of some kind, who knows. Very strange, though.
Well, I don't know. He seemed legit.
Where is he now?
I mean, he might still be in town somewhere.
How long ago was this?
About an hour ago.
So, and he looks like Shao here. Grey, white shirt, grey pants.
Well,
Okay.
now that I look at Shao, I don't think he has the same lovely mustache. But he's definitely wearing all grey. But yeah.
So, Leo, but I don't know, this is maybe not the best place to talk, but would you like to chat? I'll show you to where we're going to be living.
Yeah,
Would you like to
sure,
see?
sure. Take me to.
Alright, come on.
After you, sir.
Thank you.
Ah, you smell that? The stink of Saint Denis, how I missed it. Hey, you missed a good festival the other day, Elio. They had blood sport and they had hunting and The only thing I did was eat a lot of terrible lemons.
Hey,
I
'cause
ate-
they weren't Sicilian lemons like mine, that's why.
Yeah, and I ate one whole and I puked it up. And,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was terrible. I didn't think it would be that bad, but yeah, you know, we are now the port authority of Guarma.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're thinking of doing the smuggle, well, I'll catch you and I'll chop your nuts off.
No, you won't.
No, not for friends.
No, of course
Make
not.
a special deal for friends.
Especially for grandsons.
Son.
Yeah, that was our joke. I used to call Granddad Co.
You called me grandpa.
I did ages ago. Don't you
I
remember?
thought you called me uncle.
No, that was who was that? That was someone else.
I don't even know if I have any children, and you say I'm a grandpa.
Yeah, well, you know, it's more of a title than anything.
Actually, it's a very honored title. No,
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Fucking hell, you used to live in where I live, something in the alleyways and all that. What's going on here?
Oh, I've always liked this place here. Right here.
It's good here, actually.
Yeah, it looks like this used to be a distillery, a factory of some kind. Even have the large bins right there. And there's
Yeah, you could
a
be
few
right.
rooms back there. We have ladies at our beck and call. What
I
more
used
could
to
a man
live
ask
here.
for?
You see up there?
Really, you lived here?
For a little bit, yeah, for a little tiny bit.
Really?
I like this place, yeah. I used to live in one of those apartments up there.
Ah, well, good. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a very
like a
it's
seat,
cozy and it's mostly clean. Plus, you have the coffin maker right next door in case of a emergency.
Yeah, in case you die.
No, not me. I'm not dying anytime soon.
No, you're not. You're not. I think Co will live
Kiss.
forever.
In case someone die, yeah.
You got the power of that. Who's that monkey man? What's his name?
Son Wukong.
Yeah, didn't he used to do it like that?
Yeah.
What was it?
师傅，师傅，妖怪来了！
I hate that so much. I love So are you two working together now? Or are you two like?
Yeah, I mean, we're not officially any kind of group or whatever, but
No, But you do
him
business.
and a few we're actually doing cooperate with the Japanese.
Oh really?
Yeah, Mr. Shao here, he's from China, a place called
Kaifeng.
Kaifeng. Yeah.
See there.
Okay, lovely. Well, ni hao.
Ni hao.
And
Yeah, well-
a few others that we'll see how it goes. Slowly, surely, one step at a time.
Yeah, we'll take things easy. Don't rush anything.
Yeah,
Can I ask what has brought you back to here though from Goa?
I believe my days of exile are over.
Okay.
I will not seek out trouble for Taipan, and they promise to do the same.
Yeah.
I
I think they've
don't.
got enough on their plate.
Yeah, so I've heard actually that they're leaving the city even, but I don't know if that could be true.
Who told you that?
A few people, actually.
I think that's more of a an urban myth. I think that's not
Yeah,
true.
that's what I thought. I did not believe it, but it sounded like they were, either way, it sounded like they have their hands full.
They do. It's all a bit silly, really, if I'm being honest with you, from all sides. So
Sounds this way. As long as they leave me alone, I will leave them alone. Everyone go
Yeah.
and make your bitches and your business, whatever. It matters not. Plus, I'm not. I'll be back and forth from here to Guarma.
yeah, I think that's for the best. Just everyone leaving each other alone. This place needs less conflict, not more. You know.
Yeah, I guess so. There was a time, though, before I went to Guarma, where I could only see red. And it was very dark days.
Well, I'm glad that you're back, and I'm glad that you're looking good and you're healthy, and you've got a good friend here. It seems as well.
What about you, though? What have you been up to?
Oh, I've just been carrying on as normal. You know, everything I was doing before, I'm still doing. You know, making a name for myself, moving forward, continue the fighting, doing.
Fighting club, yeah.
Yeah,
Is,
go on.
is there a fighting club here in Saint Denis still?
Yes. It's next week. Next Friday is the event.
Which one is it still the same? Amadeo is running it.
Yeah, Amadeo's running it a little bit. I'm running it a little bit. Some others, it's a whole family affair.
Oh, yeah, you're with Amadeo family.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. All right. Good.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
No, well, yeah. No, he's been good to me, Amadeo and all that. I still keep to my own. What's the word? My own judgments and my own thing. Like I've always been that way, you know me. But no, it's been good to me.
Different. Little bit.
It might be the hair. I grew my hair out, didn't I?
Yeah, and I don't know. Is it tired or?
I'm tired at the minute. Yeah. Long days.
Yes.
Hard work, absolutely.
Getting punched in face is.
Well,
It's
pretty
difficult.
good at not getting punched in the face, actually. So.
Actually, you know what, Mr. Shaw? This man here, I don't know if you would be willing, but Mr. Shaw, he does not know too much about the fighting. I don't know if
Yeah?
you would be interested in perhaps teaching him. I'll pay.
Yeah, well, I
You
am
fight.
actually. Me?
He's
yeah,
one of the
I
best
fight.
fighters.
People tend to underestimate me, which works in my benefit.
Want to, Mr. Shaw, and Elio, if you want to, of course, I'll pay. If you would like to, maybe. I don't know, Mr. Shaw, what do you think?
It depends on time.
Yeah. Well, I'm around all weekend. I'm usually around every weekend. Unless
So usually around earlier in the day, Eastern time too, I believe.
yeah. Yeah.
What about
Hmm?
During
Yeah, I think you might have an issue with his ears.
So tell me.
I
what
ask
there is.
about the British time.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah. I mean, I've kind of kept my sleep schedule from good old England. So, what times around British time are you usually around?
Well, usually I am around hours earlier than this.
That's all right. So am I. But I'll tell you what. See if you're around tomorrow earlier than this. I'll see if you're around. If you're not, then no worries. But if you are, whatever point I catch you, I'll teach you a few things.
Okay.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So what is your plan while you're here, guys?
Some of it I can't tell you, but
Of course.
you know what? I'm looking for one thing.
Yeah.
Actually, have you heard of this herb called the cannabis?
I have. I think Victory Street does some of it.
Really?
I
You know,
think-
I'm looking for these seeds. I would
Okay.
like to take these seeds back to Guarma. I have a few people looking now, actually. I'd like
Right.
to take it back to Guarma, find a perfect spot for them to grow. In a few weeks' time, they'll grow. We can clip the good buds and then keep planting. Have a good crop for as long as we can manage it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll start asking around and I'll let you know.
Appreciate it. Very good.
Oh,
I think the air in the Guarma, the altitude of where they could grow, the rainfall, it all adds up to a perfect combination for such a crop.
I imagine the climate there, is perfect for it actually.
Yeah, and I don't smoke opium any longer, so
That's for the
I do
best.
not wish to. Personally, I'm not going to be doing that business. Mr. Shao here, though, on the other hand, maybe. Maybe you will want to do a little bit of opium business. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, fair play. Okay. Well, I wish you both good luck with that. And I will definitely ask the questions as well. But I am gonna have to go to. I'm just very tired. It's very late for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in so many months.
I know it's really nice to see you. Are you gonna be around tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. How about this? We'll meet up tomorrow because I'm usually awake a little bit later than this tomorrow. Meet up tomorrow and we'll have a little maybe go hunting together or something. It's good to see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Right?
Anything but the pig. I'll hunt anything but the pig.
We'll go hunt bears or something.
Oh. Actually, did you bring back the bait, Mr. Shaw?
I did. You
Good.
want it?
No. It's okay. Well, actually, you'll be around tomorrow, yes?
I should be.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow, us three, maybe we can use some of the bait. We have strong bait.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I know a place where we can maybe find alligator. I know a place where maybe we can find the wolf. The bear, I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll try. We'll see. We'll check it out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm gonna get to bed. You guys have a good night, okay? Lovely seeing you again. Very good to see you again. Take care.
Yes,
See you
it
tomorrow.
is.
See you tomorrow, mate. Nice to meet you.
He's like the little brother to me. Always so chipper, easy to get along with.
He's a very easy boy.
That's what he's working for Mateo. No, that's different. All right, let's continue our tour of the city. Hey, if you are interested in opium, I will need to teach you everything I know.
Should I do want to pursue this idea of a den.
It's the best way to do that is to control the product yourself.
When you had your den, how did you manage it?
I didn't. Not really. I had a couple of street boys selling it on the street. We had a couple of parties, I guess. I had a few frequent customer, but it never turned into a den per se. It was always just a place where I made the opium. Sometimes we would have meetings, but it wasn't a den like we would think of one, you know. So, of course, in China you have the nice couches, the long pipes, good service, tea, maybe some ladies or some men doing the service, you know. Ni hao. Oh, what's that? Ni hao?
I think
he was
he's... He did.
Ni hao.
Yao?
Speak Chinese.
Very little. I've lost the language. I have a question. I've been looking for somebody for so long. Let me hitch my horse.
I do not know.
Yes, how can I help you?
I have been looking for someone for a very long time, for over a week now. His name is Ko. You are the first Chinese person I have met in the crossing. Have you heard of this man?
Maybe I have, yes. Why do you seek him?
I have many things to speak with this man about. Certain,
Show me your left forearm.
do you see?
See, I see nothing. Good. So you have many things to talk to this Cole about. Perhaps I can get a message to him. Perhaps. But this is very unusual. A man just came to me a little bit ago saying that a Chinese man named Han, no last name, was searching for this Cole.
That is me, Han Jiang, Taijian, China. The last time I have seen the person Ko, very, very long time ago. My family told me that he was taken, but it was a lie. They sold him. I grew up without this man in my life, and I have many questions to ask him. I am Han. I've been looking for him. I hear from one person, crazy man, coward. He says that he strangled Ko. I hear from another man that Ko is now in Wama. I hear from other folk that he is here in Saint Denis.
Searching for this Cole. They hear that you actually beat the man down who said he killed this Cole. It's a very unusual thing to do for someone you have not seen in such a long time. Could be the actions of a spy trying to get into good graces, perhaps.
It is not such of spy. I tell the people that this man is a wrong-rust friend, but I don't know what he is to me. I have not spoken with him. I am not sure what he is up to. I'm not even sure if he has arrived.
How did you know that this... tell me again, everything you know about this Cole. This is a terrible place to speak, anyway.
This is not good.
Follow me.
Here we go. Oh my god. This is awesome.
This way. This way, follow me. Looks like a warehouse at first, but you'll see it's a little bit more than that. Mr. Han. What did you say your last name was again?
Han Jiang.
Zhang. Interesting. Alright, so tell me everything you know about this Cole. Perhaps I can find him for you.
You seem more intrigued than the other people I have met. I hear things such as he is here in Saint Denis, that he is working with certain people here. I hear that he is in.
Go back. You say something about 4 years old. What was this about?
Well, when
Everything you can remember.
When I was 4, I remember I have older brother. This older brother, he, for some reason, I remember praying with my other brothers and sisters, and this one in particular was more mature than the rest of us. He was stronger than the rest of us. I remember very subtle things about this man, and I question my mother and my father. When I get older, I say, whatever happened to my brother? First, they tell me you were taken. When I get older, they told me that this coat was then sold to an army. It upset me. They wanted businessman from me. They wanted me to have good head on my shoulder. With all the rage that I had, I decided to start my own thing in Taijin, China. Gambling, drugs, different things of such. I then ventured from China to Korea, from Korea to Japan, from Japan to California. In California, I have a business partner. He helped me. He helped me in the new round. I'm not too familiar with it. This was when I was almost 30 years old. Ever since then, I become close with this man. I start to tell him about my wife and where I come from, who I know. When your name was mentioned, and I'm almost 100% sure you are him. Speaking to you, you knowing so much as far as my name, it has to be you. Only one man I've told my name.
This man came to me and told me about this Cole you're looking for. Just a few minutes before we met in the streets. He's an old... well, I used to live here in Saint Denis, so I still have quite a few contacts. I guess a few of them still feel somewhat loyal, I guess. If someone's looking for me, it's usually not a good thing.
This man wouldn't even give me your post office address. I feel like he had some type of fear when your name was brought up.
I'm looking for this Koshinga jump. I mean, Cole.
That was his name? Koshinga?
This is his name. You say that this Koshinga is your brother.
As far as I know, As far as what I was told, yes. Could I be wrong? Maybe when I meet Cole, I will know.
See, I too have not seen my family for many, many years. And I too was sold at a very young age. I have not seen or heard or even smelled of my family since that day. Not once. Not once did my mama or papa ever ask about me that I know of. They sold me away like cattle. 8 years old. I am Koshinkajong. The man you're looking for. I do not know why you would claim to be my brother.
That is the question I come to ask. Is exactly where in China were you from? And what is the last thing you remember from China?
A city called Tianjin. The same city that you say. The last thing I remember is the fucking boxer who was something of a general in those days, leading men and women to their slaughter against the invaders. He made many enemies during this time. Can't help but wonder. How can you prove what you say to me is true?
I fear the only thing a man has is his word. I've traveled all this way from California. Done what I've need to do to find out the answer to my question. If you feel like you must use that pistol as if I am a spy or an enemy, well, you've got me. But would I come here only out of curiosity? I do not feel happiness or anger towards you. I feel nothing besides the relief that I have found this person after searching for so long.
Need a drink. How would you get us all something to drink, please?
Shida.
You have money. There's some right there in the bar. Sorry, Mr. Hanjong. This is all very surprise to me. See, I have been through, I even visited the gates of hell not too long ago. Get very close to dying. I have been banished until earlier today. This is the first time I've been back to the mainland, where I can hold my head up high, not crawl in like a cockroach into the dock.
What is this I hear of
Thank you.
a Guaman war? Someone in Blackwater, they tell me you were a part of this war? That you were funding people of certain things for the war.
That's information.
The general store in Blackwater. Not sure what his name was, but he told me that you were in Guarma. You left Saint Denis. You went to Guarma. There was a fight, a war, that you funded the war. They haven't seen or heard since.
Well, can't say that I actually funded the war, but I profited from it, yes. I was not involved directly in the war. This was between 4 or 5 other group that got together on the island to try and settle their differences, but it went much deeper than this. There was a witch involved, and curses, and machetes, and a lot of things. Even to this day, I'm not too clear and all the happenings. But on the day of the war, yes, I was there. I was selling weapons. They called us the Merchants of Death. After this day, though, the war continued, and many people hurt. I stood on no side, though. I funded nobody. Although I would like to say a few I would consider to be business partners, or maybe even a little bit friendly, but nothing really personal. No.
And you say banished? For what?
This is the question. Sure, if I should speak on it now. No, for the time being, that my exile is over, and I have returned. There are many Chinese people here in the crossing, you know. I'm surprised you have not come across any of them yet. Mostly here in Saint Denis.
Maybe I was looking in the wrong places. Only cowboys and Italians. That is all I come across.
Yes, there are Italians here. Many of them. Tell you what. You say that maybe you are my brother, yeah? Any family of mine would know how to fight, I think. Why don't we step into the ring? Let's see if we are indeed related.
This ring here. This is too
Yes, this
fancy.
ring right here.
It is fancy.
Well, this is where they hold the fighting tournaments here. Hey, Shao.
The person that informed you, did they inform you that the other one did not land a single punch?
I think you'll find me quite different. Hey, Shao, would you ring the bell, count us down, and ring the bell with a knife, or do you have a throwing knife?
No,
Hachi.
no,
Gun.
I do.
Yeah, just shoot the gun at the wall or something.
Okay.
Well, if you are who you say you are, then at least you'll give me a decent enough fight.
We shall see. Ready?
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 Come on, you're punching like a little girl.
Oi! That all you have? Hiya!
Shit. Alright, alright. Yeah, you punch pretty good. You punch pretty good.
You have it back.
Yeah, I have one. Oh, he almost had me. Damn it.
Maybe the saying is true about bigger brothers being a little bit more tougher than the younger brother.
I would say that perhaps what you're saying I'll give some thought to. Are you truly my brother? Well, I don't even remember my parents' names. I don't remember you. I know I had a lot of brothers and sisters, 6 in total. Though I had a mama and a baba, but I don't remember what they look like.
It has been so long. I forget what they look like as well. I left and gave everything that I had to the brothers and sisters. Since then, I have never thought about home.
I'm still alive.
When I left, yes. Now, who knows?
How long ago did you leave?
I left when I was 26. Since
2 decades ago.
since then, I have traveled, like I said, from Korea to Japan. Very, very short-lived, there in those places. And then I come to California and try to live in the United States as a businessman.
Railroad, maybe.
That also, that is how I started. Then, with weapons, guns, sometimes even gold. The first time I have ever seen gold, the way it is here in the States in the big bar, was when my business partner, he asked me for a certain job. In this job, we had to deal with a certain bank, do certain things, and that is when I had a rust for the gold. What is that?
We need drink.
Whiskey?
Whiskey it is. There's no rice wine here. Shao, would you drink with us, please?
Okay.
Who is this Shao?
This is a man behind me. He's from... Well, you introduce yourself. Sorry.
Yeah, I am Shao. I am from Kaifeng in China.
A pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Hiya, 2 bottles, okay. We are going to get fucked up.
To reach out to me again.
Thank you.
You think. This is a trap, perhaps.
They will claim to make that he is your brother.
Why, after all this time? Why, after all this time? How did he know? So many questions. I want to believe it, but I don't know. Let's have a drink. Bottoms up, Ganbei, yeah?
Ganbei?
Whiskey. A good, strong drink brings out the truth, I think. More often than not. Ganbei.
Now,
Compared
now
to
my
rice wine.
head is more fucked up now.
Another bottle, you won't feel it. Okay, tell me something. How did you hear of me at some point, or you came here looking for me?
Once I gained a lot of trust from my business partner in California. Him and we start to talk about our younger lives. There was a certain job that went very bad, to the point where we thought we were going to die. We were being chased by enemies, people that we have stolen from. When I speak of Tianjin, China, I speak of my brothers, my sisters, how I grew up with most of them except for one. One was taken when I was very young. He started to ask about name. Your name came up. He says that he has heard of this name. He said he couldn't speak too much of what you were a part of. It sounded like a society or something. I couldn't make out exactly what he was trying to pinpoint. But he told me I can find a person with a similar name in St. Crossings. So I grab my things and I come.
This partner, she was Chinese too.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about such societies. Do you know of these societies back home?
Certain ones, but when it comes to home, a lot of it I want to forget. Too much pain comes from when I think about home. Not so many good memories. But the society of what he speaks of, he doesn't tell me a name.
Money, fame.
To see what exactly, what is the fullest potential that our name has come to. If someone almost all the way on the other side of the United States is speaking of your name, why not come and find out exactly what you are about? As far as money, fame, I've had both. Tianjin, I had my own group, my own society. Some could even call us a gang. As far as money, I left all of my money to my business partner. he was looking at me thinking, how are you going to live? I don't need all of this money. This is too much. I smile and I laugh and I say, can always make more money. That has never been a problem or an issue.
Sounds like something I would say. An easy come, easy go.
Exactly.
Wish to stay here in Saints Crossing for a time, at least.
Yes, I wanted to see exactly what happens in these parts. If I was to come across you, Cole, I wasn't looking for, as family would say, a rejoiceful moment to cry and hug and talk about this and that. No. I came here strictly business.
Too many years. If it is true what you say, that you are indeed my Xiao my little brother. Well, there's too many years in between it. But you know what? You might be lucky. Talk about little adventures that you have had, especially related to perhaps criminal activity. Are you, after all of this time traveling around and whatnot, are you opposed to such activity in the future?
No. What I have heard is that you might need to clarify if I am saying something wrong. You stayed here in Saint Denis. There was another group, Taipan. What happened between you and Taipan? Half the people in the crossing tell me, go ask them. The other half says, do not talk to them.
It's too many years in the city. Let's go for it, right? A couple more bottles of whiskey, perhaps. I think we're going to need it. Have a horse there. And
Yes. After you.
must be very careful what you say in the city. Even the walls have ears.
This city in particular is very shit. Crazy people. I would say some tend to be not too secretive with things they should be secretive. There was only one person. That was Ariel, the one that didn't speak too much about it.
Interested to know what the people say about me.
When we arrive to our destination, I will speak more.
First lesson of the city. Never call your horse in the middle of the street. Always go to a open area.
My horse was hitched up back there.
You want
Might
to
have been
grab it
stolen.
and meet us over here by the railroad?
It might have been stolen, I don't see it.
Yeah, that will happen too.
Maybe the stable person has him.
We're not going to go too far. You can ride with me if you wish. Don't believe this is a good place either to call the horse. Let's go over to the railroad and I'll call the horse. Oh. Yes, okay. So do you know the city? No.
Certain parts.
Know where these you know where this Taipan is?
I hear it is the gunsmith.
Sorry.
These people I do not know too much of. I rather not ask. I come for one person only. When I meet the person, I ask him the questions.
Oh,
Ah, there goes my horse.
hey. You have a rifle?
No weapon.
No weapon. How the hell will you survive? Come on.
I am somewhat good with my words. I can get out of a situation without weapons sometimes. I guess
Your
I've-
words, you say.
I guess I've been somewhat lucky.
It's still advisable to, well, I might have a few extras somewhere lying around.
I will purchase one as soon as I have the time. There's no need.
It's wise once you leave the city at least to carry a rifle with you. It can be quite dangerous. Not only from the animals, the wolf, the alligator, the bear, whatever, but more so with the people. This place is crazy. Right, find a place to tie your horse up here. What is that? A deer over there. It's been so long since I've seen a fucking deer.
What is in Guama?
Pigs. Snakes. Tropical fruit. Fresh air, fresh water. It can be a type of paradise, I guess, but it's quite lonely too. Mr. Shaw knows a little bit.
How would you describe Guama?
It smells better than this.
All right, brother of mine. You asked about society. curious about Taipan. On one hand, these are all questions that a spy would ask, but maybe not quite so direct. Plus, what you did in the city before you even met me, that alone made me very curious about you. Why would a man defend my name if he had never even known me?
I will tell you why. Because I traveled so many days, months to find this man Cole. And for one coward to just speak, saying that he took the rifle from this man. I know he was lying, but I had to, for some reason, prove my word in front of the other man to show I am no weak person that is new to the crossing.
Still, it interested me when this other man, you say, his name Elio, he's the one who came and told me.
Yes, Elio.
He's a good man. You can trust him with little, not everything. He also works with the Italian families. But he's a good man. Taipan. I am the founder of Taipan. Mr. Shao here knows the general story of it. You are, if not in blood, at least by nationality, you are a brother of mine. So you know about the ancient societies that have more like ghosts, more like legends. Some believe, some do not believe. Some tell these stories to frighten the children in the night to keep them quiet. But I'll tell you that they do exist. And I was part of one. I was assigned to come here after the terrible losses of the Boxer Rebellion to set up a chapter. And I did. I was also sent here to learn the way of the gun, which I did. Before I got here, I knew very little. First time I fired a pistol was from an American captain who had a Mauser on his hip. And I was a prisoner toward the end of the Boxer Wars. He favored me somehow. He took a liking to me. I can be jolly enough if I need to be. And he showed me his pistol, let me fire it, and well, give me a minute, hang on.
Is he always this timid?
To this one.
I have never seen a weapon of such. Very much different than a revolver.
So, yes. This gun is basically one of the main reasons why I'm here. I fell in love with it in China. And I came here searching for it. But also to set up a chapter of these societies that you mentioned. And I did that. And I found a leader. And organized everything. Not me, not all of me, of course. I set it up, but others took their rightful places. But over time, last 2 years, well, I guess you can say we did not see eye to eye on many different things. It did too much to bear. You know how it is. Blood in, blood out. It is when I was nearly killed. By a man that I used to call a brother. In a way, that whole scenario was very similar to what is happening in China right now. I grew up very superstitious, believing in the old traditions and superstition, and not to cut my hair like you have. Sadly, I see some superstition is still with me. Some, though, I have broken. And I gave this leader, this man, a choice. Before we began our talk, I say, look, by the end of our conversation, you can choose to be free from tradition, or you can be trapped by it. And he chose to be trapped by it, just like all the people in China are right now. They're trapped by the old ways, by the old traditions and the culture. They can't see that the only way forward is to become modern, to use a gun, like this one. Have cannons that can fire multiple rounds a minute. They don't see this. All they see is what they've been taught from a young child. Somehow, though, I was able to discover a way out. And I survived this attack on me, the blood out part. But ever since then, it's been a very trying time, hence my exile to Gorma. Now there is a fragile peace, perhaps, between me and the Taipan. I do not know yet for sure if it is trap or if it is real, but they sent a messenger to me saying they no longer wish to cause me harm as long as I do not do harm to them. So, after I receive this news, I return here. So you can find it maybe a little, maybe you can understand why I find it a little odd that you, a man claiming to be my brother, is here. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but
it is the timing.
once you visit the gates of hell, it's very difficult to see the light again.
I must ask, what next? As far as you stepping away from Taipan, the consequence of whatever failure there was with the Taipan, what next is there for you?
Freedom. Complete freedom. And quick money. I want to live the way I was made to live. I want to live hard and fast, and without restriction. I want to take care of those that are around me. that call myself a brother or sister, and will never lie, and will never betray. That is, it really hurts the most. All of the betrayals, the ones that I took care of for so long, the ones that I brought into the organization of Taipan. In the end, they betrayed me because they believe I was a sinking ship, I believe. They believe in the gems and the money, more so than Gummer Ichi, than loyalty.
The biggest thing when it comes to certain organization, gangs, groups, family is loyalty. Without loyalty, there is nothing.
Undoubtedly. That's why it hurts so much. You know, I used to think that countrymen and women, we would never go against each other, that we would always be loyal, that we would always look out for the best interests of each other. But greed corrupts it all. Xiaodi. Greed and the power and the money. It's everything. So although I want these things, at the same time I don't want. I want to make sure that everyone rise equally. And I don't want to do it behind the counter, like a shabby businessman. I want to do it with the wind in my face, and the bullets whizzing past my head, the cries of war in my ears.
I can understand. When I had my own group of people, there was always one opposition. That was the law, the government. They sit in their ivory chairs, looking down at the, as some would say, normal folk. And they laugh.
Funny you say this. I got a telegram earlier today. Shit, hang on. I need to drink these first. Kanpai. Some more if you guys wish to have it. Read this to you. You mentioned the law. Well, I don't know if this was proof, because the person who sent it did not put a name down. But I have heard of strange things lately with the law. It reads like this. The Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department has shown its tyrannical nature in the past, but never in a manner such as this. Torture of citizens detained for non-violent crimes is now acceptable. The use of knives to brutally cut open faces. Gunshot wounds inflicted during interrogations at point-blank range. Wounds that were purposefully stepped on to draw pain and information from the victims. Mock execution in order to teach a lesson are now acceptable. Extrajudicial murders without due process and respect for final words are now acceptable. I think he meant no respect. Their true colors are shown. These are not good people. They are not working in your best interest. They will not provide security nor safety, much less community. They will lie to, cheat, brutalize, and abuse the citizens of the crossing in their own interest, much like the animals that they claim to disdain. What they do to one of us, they are capable of doing to all of us. Who watches the watchers? The crossing demands accountability for those responsible. The names of the officers involved will be released if no action is taken within a week.
To me, it sounds like they are cowards. Cowards hiding behind a badge.
Yeah, it sounds almost like a China too. It's, I don't know if this is true, if this is made up. I need to find the source. But if it's true, then I think many people will be giving them a lot of problems in the very near future. This gives us a very good opportunity to... have you ever made a large withdrawal from a bank before?
Yes.
You know how to turn the dials of a safe?
Not only turning the dials, but also a little bit of lock picking.
You know, dynamite.
I know how to. Let's just say I am comfortable with making the dynamite, but somebody else can write the match.
Well, I think for now, there's a few things that I'm interested in doing, but I think one of such withdrawal in the very near future is on the menu. If you would like to join, we could use the help.
You can count me in. But if you still do not trust me, I'm not sure what other way I must prove myself.
No need to prove, I don't think. I think time will give us the answers that we need. For now, I see you as a countryman, perhaps my brother. But time, experience, adventure, I think we will find the answers we need there.
I understand.
Think, Mr. Shaw. To have an adventure with this man.
Not very,
I'd be pondering it over.
very sure if he's trying to size me up.
Either way, I'll tell you, it's good that to see another countryman here in the crossing. Let me tell you a little bit about the rest of our. We have a loose partnership with a Japanese group called the Bakuto. Have you ever heard of them?
Very little.
After your days in Japan, you heard of the Yoshida family.
Yes.
Ah, yes, these are part of the Yoshida family. I guess you could call them a society of some kind, yes. It's a loose partnership. It's two of them, maybe three, but I've only met two. I believe they are still in Guarma, will be arriving either tonight or tomorrow, perhaps. Their interests are mostly gambling. Gambling and money.
It is something I have struggled with in the past is gambling. Especially when it comes to poker.
I never had this taste for gambling, but I had a taste for opium for many, many years.
Opium.
Recently, was I able to get off it, and only with the help of the shaman of Guarma.
That is a good thing because I used to sell opium.
Shit, maybe we are brothers. I am the first distributor of opium here in the crossing. The very first one.
Yeah, maybe so.
I no longer wish to do this job. Mr. Shao here might pick it up. Perhaps if you like, you too can. I can teach you. For me,
Definitely something I am interested in.
For me, my side business in the future, hopefully, will be cannabis. I plan to find cannabis seeds, bring them to Guarma, find a very secluded spot with plenty of sunshine, plenty of rain. Keep it secret, and grow the hell out of it. Bring it back here and sell it.
I have never seen cannabis, only heard.
I smoked it once, and I'll tell you, it has some properties similar to opium, but the working slogan that I have for it is, all of the good, none of the bad. You don't get addicted to it like opium, and if you don't smoke it, you don't feel like you really need to. It's more like a drink. You know, you drink when you would like to have a drink, not because you absolutely must have it. With opium, though, you have to. If you don't, you could die. It helps with a little bit of pain. It also helps make people happy, it seems. And there's other uses for it, too. But I think both of these business in the crossing, they will not make you wealthy, man. It's good to develop relationship and have a little business to keep you busy in the odd days. But the real money, of course, that is with banks, guns, gems. That is where the real money is. So as soon as we get a crew, my crew, all the rest of them here, probably by tomorrow, then we will pick a bank, plot a course to take after the job is done. It may lead to a gunfight with the law. Is that something you think you could do?
It won't be my first time in a gunfight. As far as a plan, whenever everyone is ready, I am pretty sure I can come up with something, unless you have something already.
Not so much. It's been a long time since I robbed the bank, but when everyone is together, hopefully tomorrow, we'll ride out and discuss it and make a plan. It's easy to rob the bank once how tired is getting away.
That is it. It is always the escape is the hardest. I will travel some, try to figure some things on some different routes, and then I will share with you.
Perhaps we can go together.
Perfect.
But do you want to do this tonight or tomorrow?
We can, besides myself, who else will be opening safes?
Me. I'll bet you anything that I'm faster than you are.
I think the day to prove it will be the day we rob the bank. I am pretty fast. I wouldn't say the fastest, but I'm pretty fast.
Now, you know that you cannot wear gloves while opening the safes.
Yes.
And that afterward, the deputies, they'll use this fucking camera. I have one. but I don't know how to use it.
I
Somehow-
believe they called it the Jeff.
Yes, that's right. Somehow they are able to pick up our fingerprints from it. Have they fingerprinted you?
No.
Perfect. Good. For me, I don't care. I'll get caught one way or the other. But I must put my hands on the dials again. The reward is worth the risk, and if worst comes to push comes to shove, I'll be the one that branches off, leads the law astray, and gets caught while the rest of you escape. I've been in Sisika so many times, it's a little matter.
Maybe with this plan that I have, I can show you when I was traveling through Valentine. That's where I came up with this plan.
Making Valentine Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. Here, why don't you try this out for size? Tell me what you think of it.
I will only look at the weapon.
Go ahead, fire it. Find a target. As you fire a Mauser, well, you'll see. Yes, fire it from the hip.
Yeah.
Shao, your turn.
My turn.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give it a go.
It is hot. Be very careful.
If I can get my hand out of my pocket. There you go.
Oh. Earlier, I asked you a question, but I think you were sizing our new friend here up. Is this a man that you would ride with? You think? How did you do that? Did you see that? Such skill.
He has held a weapon before.
Yes.
Okay.
Hiya!
Whoa.
Very good. I like your style. Oh my god, you are a man of many talents.
I thought the biome is meant to do this.
Were you in the Zaji in China, perhaps? Not bad. Even in that position, you could hit the target. Oh,
That is the first time I have ever seen somebody fire a weapon such in that way, in that form.
yes, me too. Me too. So, these banks, it's possible that we will find such weapon as this in there. If not the Mauser, then perhaps the pump shotgun. Or a very rare rifle. I forget the name of it. I don't really care for it.
I
Also-
believe it has the name of a animal. The elephant rifle.
Yes, this one. Now that one is interesting. It's useless in a gunfight, but it's a very very powerful weapon. We used it once on an enemy. Took out a kidney. Yeah, he survived somehow though.
To me, that is all that weapon is an execution weapon.
Yes. So, Perhaps, you know, I hear that Rhodes might be the best bank for such weapons. But it's really like toss of coin. It's anyone's bet.
There was a group of I think they were in a gang. They say the same thing. Rhodes is the one that has the weapon. But it is a, as you say, coin toss. I have a maybe even for Rhodes, I have a plan. There, one involves a shootout. The other one, first you shoot, then you must keep riding.
Would be best, depending on how many there are, it would be best to avoid a full-scale shootout. But if there's no other way, then fuck it, why not?
As far as a clean getaway, with no shooting, it's not very much. Yes, it's not very much my style. I cannot. Maybe with some creativity, then yeah, but no, I don't have a plan. For roads, I have two routes, but for Valentine, I have one.
You know, I was tempted to hit Blackwater. That one involves one side a lot of luck, the other side a shootout. It's bad to depend on luck for such things, so basically it would involve a shootout. Perhaps tomorrow. What time will you be around tomorrow?
I was going to ask you to see. I can be around anytime.
Same. I can be around by 10 or 11 Eastern time. Easy. Maybe it's too early for you, but anytime between there and after.
What about 1 Eastern?
O'clock. All right, that sounds good. What about you, Mr. Shaw? Can you be around?
When?
1 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow.
She there.
Oh, all right, good. So we'll ride out and let's check each of these places out. I plan to hit them all.
Perfect. As do I.
Good, excellent. Let's for now though, let's head back to the city. I need to. I'll show you where we're staying. I need to check Telegram, and then shortly after, I'll probably need to go to sleep for a little while. It's possible that I'll be able to wake up later, but I'm not too sure.
When we get back to the city, I have to eat.
Oh, have you ever had a guarma pork?
Nope.
Here, catch it. Catch it.
Yeah,
you're so slow.
wait. I have it. Shao, you
He
didn't
stole it
catch-
from you. He's much faster than you are.
No.
No, I gave him some meat.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought-
food too. I gave him too much.
Let's have a toast. I think it's fortuitous that we meet you today, Han.
I believe
Whether or
so
not
as well.
we indeed are brothers, it remains to be seen. But I like you. I like your style. Galpe.
What do we? Ganbei.
I think maybe I drank a little bit much here. I'm not sure.
Ay,
Oh my!
too
Back.
much whiskey. Too much whiskey.
It landed right on my ass. Oh, give me a minute.
Who? You were in the water the whole time. Huh? I was taking a bath.
Okay, what kind of horse do you have here, Han?
This is the fanciest, most rarest horse, the Morgan. Do not.
That
do
is
not
what
grab.
the stable boy told you, yes? I think, how much you pay for it?
The price is nothing. It is all about the horse. That is what matters. That and the rider. As far as maybe in the future getting a better horse, that is on my list.
Okay, well, let's see who's faster, huh?
Come on.
Yeah, come on. You're going so fucking slow. Oh!
You're lucky.
I am on a truck.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
shit!
yes.
Fuck no. I'm not going to have a fucking Morgan beat me. No way. Oh my god. Here I come. Yeah. No! Fuck! Oh, alright. It's a good buy. It's a good buy. It's a very good horse.
It is. It's a bounty rider.
So, okay, how is the stamina on your horse right now, though?
It probably keep riding. Probably another half mile.
So, would you say like maybe half of his stamina is gone?
Half.
Okay, so my horse stamina is probably a bit better.
Xiao, is this Xiao's horse?
I thought he was riding a gray horse, but I'm a little bit drunk.
Oh, this
Oh,
might be.
there he is. Sorry, Shao, I'm a little bit drunk. I thought maybe that that horse was yours back there.
What is the breed of your horse?
Mine is a Turkmen.
And you, Xiao?
It's a Kaifeng horse. Alright, find somewhere to hitch up here. Oh. Every time I drink, I do something stupid.
The alcohol is never the best thing for a career head.
Yeah, you know, once I took a lot of cocaine, and I don't know how many whiskeys I drank, but many. And I won $750. I don't know how I did it. I don't know, at the casino boat. But then after my friends then, my old friends, they had to take all my guns away because apparently I started shooting everything. All right, so this is where we're calling home right now. It's on the western edge of the red light district.
This is suitable for me. I like it.
There's apartments up here on this balcony you can choose from. There's also this building here is more of a business building. I think it's they used to make whiskey here. I was thinking maybe someday we might be able to figure out how to make rice wine.
Rice wine would be perfect. There's nowhere on the crossing. I've been looking everywhere.
Yes, I know. There was rumor of a man who was making it long ago, but I never met him.
There was someone from where we came. They call it the swamp. They brew the moonshine. Taste like shit,
Yes, I hate that shit. I do not like it.
but it sells for a thought.
Yeah, there's a business to be had there if you want, but I did it twice. One time I got my money's worth. The second time I got caught. First time I went to jail, actually.
Maybe there is something I can show you a certain path, but you have your side business. I will whoever is willing to venture into the moonshine. I can teach them the path.
It's a quick money, that's for sure, if you can make it. But let me show you the rest of this area here.
Okay.
This right next to us is a coffin maker, which is quite could maybe be very handy for us. So if someone, maybe this man that you beat up earlier, maybe this would fit him.
Could easily
Where is this man you beat up?
the coward. I don't even know his name. He was running around the town. He even spit on my horse. That is one of the actually main reasons why I beat him. He spit on my horse, and after I beat his body, I used his own clothing to clean my horse, and then took my horse to the river.
Good for you, that's good.
I don't think he's going to be around very much longer. He pissing off a lot of people in the city.
This right here is the heart of the red light district. There's drinking water here whenever you need it. In fact, I need to fill up my bottle here.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's people say that you should boil it before you drink it. But I've never had an issue with it.
I've had worse water.
That's about it. This is really the slums of Saint Denis. There's nothing very nice about this area, but I don't know. I find it rather cozy.
It's suitable for me. For me, it's very much speaks new beginnings.
Over here too, in case you prefer these apartments. I mean, this area right here, if people came in to try and find you, would be a great place to defend, you know. 3 sides, balcony, they walk into the courtyard, they're dead.
This is good. This is
Like,
perfect.
if you prefer one of these rooms here, that's fine too.
I will think about it. This is very cozy.
Oh, I told Shao this earlier too. Once Taipan knows that maybe we are working together, they might want to keep a little eye on you. So just in the city, well, anywhere really, but just always be aware of your surrounding. Always be aware of who might be watching you. I still don't know if this piece they propose is a trap or if it's real. So we will bump into each other sooner or later, I'm sure of it.
I am glad that you say we must speak outside of the city, because that is very much how I feel. Even when it comes to business, I prefer outside of city. Nobody else can see, no other ears can hear. It is perfect.
It's both too, because you can see whatever is coming at you. It's not a great place to defend, but it's if you look like a trouble coming, you jump off, get your horse, cross the river into the trees. Easy getaway.
Perfect.
It's a good place to have little meetings, time to time.
That is true. I really like that spot. Hey,
I do have to lay my head down now, though.
your telegram, you as well.
Ah, yes. I need yours. Do you have yours yet?
Yes. It is going to be BG Big Guns 887.
Fuck, did you get such a good telegram number?
That one is good?
Yes, Baba. It's one of the most lucky combination of numbers you can get. Baba Chi.
It is?
Only one better is Chiba, Chiba, which means a dick. Then the big guns. Well, mine is terrible. You want
What
it?
is? Yes.
It is X N 961. It's just a terrible, terrible number.
That is difficult. Yes.
X, that letter X. If I became king of the crossing, I would ban the letter X.
Aye, that brother is shit. You shout?
So, do you is your number? Do you remember which one it is exactly?
Shit, it is PK 511.
511. Okay,
Peking 511.
that's a really good number too. PK 511, right?
Shit.
I do have one final question. There was a lady in Valentine, and she said she knew one of your partners. But you haven't mentioned his name, and I'm not sure if this lady knew too much or not. Kai, what is this name to you?
Kai, yes, he's a good man.
Okay.
That's a story maybe I can tell you tomorrow. If you see him, his full name is Young Kai, and he's a good man. You can trust him.
I wrote to him earlier, trying to find you. So when he writes back, I will formally meet him. Okay.
Yes, I have not seen him in quite a long time, but hopefully he's still doing well.
Well, only time will tell. As for now, I'm going to sit down and eat this food. I am hungry. It's good to meet both of you.
Yes, and if I don't see you later tonight, let's meet up tomorrow 1 o'clock Eastern.
Tomorrow. Yes. Okay. All right.
I need to go out a bit.
Oh, it's getting late for you, isn't
I
it?
look a lot like him. Very similar face. And close to
Yeah, look at we're all wearing the white shirt and the dark trousers.
shit.
All right, guys, I do have to go. I did not expect this to happen tonight. This was really cool.
Different pant, different boot.
Um,
Everything else.
I'll be back on tomorrow for a long stream. But I do have to go tonight. I got to pick up the family and do a couple things. So, see you all soon. Thank you so much.
Ariel thought that you were me, huh? I can see